Guys, what's up? It is Doug, and welcome to another edition of Spooky Villages. And today, I have the HOWL Radio. Check this out, Department 56. Again, thanks to my friend Lori for loaning me this to check this out. I have wanted to get my hands on this one very long time. Of course, I have mentioned it. I think ad nauseum on here, but as a big rock and roll person, and actually my voice here is kind of shot because of screaming at a show. I got to see my first post-pandemic show. I got to see the Drive-By Truckers, which is one of my favorite bands of all time. Got to see them at the pageant in St. Louis. It was so nice to be back with live music, especially a loud rock show in my face. But anyways, that's why I don't have the voice. So I guess that's perfect as I'm going to review this one now. So let's get into this one. I guess check out the box though really fast because it is pretty cool and it's a little bit different because this is a collector box, or this was a collector piece. And let's see what it says here. 2007 Collector Surprise. We hope you enjoy this surprise introduction of very special lighted buildings that have been designed and handcrafted with the utmost attention to detail. It doesn't have the actual, like a description on this one. Sometimes they do. This one does not. Funny here, the original price on this was $90. So boy, back then, that's really pricey, but this one is worth some money now, so let's open it up. Let's check it out. All right, guys, check out HOWL Radio. A lot of details on this piece, and you kind of got to put this one together. So this one here, this tower comes off, and it plugs into these little holes. There's a moon back here with these little bats, which are cool. Those, they slot in. And then underneath here, I'm trying to be careful because I don't want anything to fall down. You put both a light bulb, there's a lit bulb in here, but you also have to hook up a connection to power everything, and then it has a power source. So pretty cool to how this tower, you hook it up here. There's another little plug that goes to the tower because it runs this LED on the top, which I love this. So HOWL Radio, fantastic theming on this one. It is that of a spooky radio station. I love that. And I like how twisted this looks, like the antenna here off, it's twisted up. It's like storybook. And I love the DJ. Of course, here he is. The Wolf's Den, and it's broke too. The glass is broke. Really, really cool as far as the detail goes on. And I'll show you what it looks like lit up here in just a moment. Not animated, by the way, not animated, no lights and sound, so just pictures. But boy, look here at all the details on this. I love on the side, the HOWL Broadcasting all night long. The back of it here. I mean, look at the detail on this. This is like the Department 56 paint jobs you hear about, right? Look over here. And of course, it's got this tree right here. What's neat is not only do you have the good paint job on it, but the materials are different. Like this tree here. This here feels like a metal or kind of a different material. They're really, really neat. Just how it all gets together. And I like how this one has a mountainous base for it. So let me show you what it looks like lit up here. Pretty cool. It doesn't, it's another one of the Department 56 pieces, somewhat understated, but I like it. The moon looks really good in the back, how it's lit. And then the tower, that radio tower, the kind of twisted one, I love how it's got that light on the top. Looks great. Very, very atmospheric. I keep saying that about all these Department 56 pieces I've been doing, but that's what they are. This run of them that I've been doing, they're not, I guess really that's Department 56 in a nutshell. A lot of times they don't have the crazy lighting that a lot of Lemax stuff does, and that's a big part of the difference. Do you want the really nice paint job and the more understated lighting and maybe a little bit more atmospheric, or do you want the really wild, Lemax paint jobs with the brighter colors typically? Because normally Department 56 stuff is muted a little bit more. But then you have the Lemax lights and sound animation. Normally it's a little more boisterous, but of course I think they go great together. This piece would work in a variety of themes. I love the Wolf's Den on the air, like the Wolfman. The sign says hair raising radio. I love the detail on that. It's just really, really cool to me. I mean, it's like a real Wolfman, I guess, who's hosting it, so it could be good for a monster town, but you can use this for a fun trick-or-treat scene like in the background, you know, like the little town radio station, or just in town in general with all your, you know, your buildings. But I love HOWL Radio. It's hard to get. This was a one-year release, 2007, but sometimes you can find them for not atrocious pricing. But I dig this one. If you can get your hands on it, and if you like the theming on this, I think it's a very specific theme. I dig it. Again, I love rock and roll radio. I love the whole radio vibe, and I like how this one looks like a little bit twisted. It looks spooky, like you'd be back on a hill. All right, guys. Hey, that is HOWL Radio. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the review.